23 Fitness. You guys ready to work out? We're doing a physio ball workout today, so grab a physio ball if you got one. If you don't, well, then you're out of luck today. So get yourself a physio ball. They're really, really inexpensive and for how many exercises you can do on one. And they're great for helping us with stability as well as our strength. We're going to use this, and we're going to use some dumbbells. So I'm using a pair of 35-pound dumbbells today. And for yourself, grab something that you'll be able to do a row with, and also if you're holding two, you'll be able to do some squats with. So for me today, I'm going to start off with 35s and see how that goes. For you at home, if you're moderately strong, you might want to grab some 15 or 20-pound dumbbells. If you're a big major stud, you might want to grab some 40s or 45s or 50s or something. I'm doing 35s today. We'll see how it goes. I got some heavier weights here, but it's always a good idea to grab a couple pairs of weights, get them ready to go. That way you can say, oh man, I'm going to go a little heavier or a little bit lighter, and you don't have to take the time to go search the gym for the weights you want or search your house for the weights you want. The key with our workout today is going to be short breaks. So it's going to be, getting pretty cardiovascular because we're doing circuit training. So that's kind of the key when you're doing circuit training. So if you're going looking around the gym for equipment in the middle of your workout, you're going to kind of ruin the point. So get all your stuff ready, your workout towel, your beverage, and your weights, and your physio ball, and let's get going. Our first exercise is going to be wall squats. So you're going to find a sturdy wall that can bear your weight, get your physio ball, and place it just at the small of your back, the lowest part of your back, just above your tuchus, and grab your weights, and we're going to do 20, okay? Pinch your shoulder blades together, abs tight, weight on your heels. Most important thing, when you come down, make sure you have beautiful 90-degree angles with your knees, and you don't want your knees coming over your toes. You also don't want to roll your back like this. You want to keep your chest out, your shoulders pinched, your back nice and flat. Try not to let your hips tuck under. You want a 90-degree angle in your hips too. Okay? Driving with my heels, halfway done. I got 10 more left. And on top of all that, I want you to remember to not let your knees wobble in or out like that. Keep them tracking just the way your toes are pointing. All right, I got 3 more. And 19 and 20. I'm going to drop my weights. I'm going to grab my ball, and we're going to do knee tucks. Now, knee tucks on a physio ball is pretty advanced and challenging. If you have TRX straps at your gym, you can put your feet in here and do the knee tucks with TRX straps. It's going to be a lot simpler than doing it on a ball. If the ball's too challenging, you could just do a plank, and we'll do knee tucks this way, okay? And we'll count, once you do 2 sides, we'll count that as 1 rep. But for the rest of us that have physio balls, or have a physio ball and you're actually able to do that movement, we're going to do 15. Are you ready? So you're going to come out. I like to put my knees on the ground just in front of the ball, and keep my abs tight, extend my legs. It's important not to let your hips sag like that, and just come in, squeeze your abs, let your knees hit your elbows. That's 15, 14, 13, keep your hips up high. Abs tight, controlling the ball. Only got 10 more. This isn't just for your abs. I'm sure feeling it on the front of my legs too. If you can't do 15, just do as many as you can. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one coming up. Boom. Turn it over on your back, and we're going to do hamstring curl. So lay on the floor and put your hands out for stability. Put your feet on top of the ball and lift your hips up, up high, and roll your heels to your butt. We're going to do 20. As soon as you get your balance, if you're more advanced, take your hands off the ground and just keep your elbows on the ground. Okay, keep your abs tight. If your abs are tight, it's going to stop you from rolling around. Before, when we had our hands on the ground, our hands are doing a lot of the work to keep us balanced. Once those hands come off the ground, it's more challenging. We're halfway done. If you take your elbows off the ground and give yourself a big hug, it's going to be even more abs workout. I want you to try it. If it's too hard, then put your elbows back on the ground. I think I got like 3 more. And done. Now we're going to do something I call an ab pass. So, we're going to just grab the ball with our feet and put our hands over our head and pass the ball to our hand. Bring our feet back to the ground and our hands over. To touch the ground, that's 1. We're doing 20. Let's go. 2. And 3. If you don't have a ball, you could just pretend that you have a ball and still do this exercise. We're going to be doing 15 or 20 in every movement today. Unless I miscount, which I tend to do when I'm talking. And I always seem to be top. So that's probably like 11, 12, 13. The key today is just to keep moving. 14, 15, 16. I lost count. I think we got 1 more. We'll stop there, and we're going to do crunches on the physio ball. So, sit on the ball like this. The further this way we are on the ball, the easier it'll be. The further this way, it'll be harder. Back this way, it's impossible. Okay, I'm going to have us all just put our fingertips in our abs so we can consciously think we're using our abs. I can feel if they're tight, and I'm going to work on using those. Rolling our shoulders up to our pelvis. We're not keeping it flat and doing a sit-up. We're rolling it like this. Just 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3. We've already made them tired doing those ab passes. So this should be a little bit more challenging than normal. It is for me. Try to keep your hips in one spot. Don't push off with your legs to come up like this. That's cheating. 15, 16. Make sure you're focusing on using your abs, not bouncing and using momentum. 2 more. There we go. Our next exercise, I believe, is a single arm crunch. So grab your dumbbell again. I'm going to grab the same one that I used for my crunches. And we're using the physio ball today because one of the reasons is because it's unstable. And we're going to have to work on our core strength in all these exercises that we're using it. So I'm going to use this as a workout bench. I'm going to put my left foot on the ground and then lean my left knee into the ball. Put my left hand on the ball Lean over, put my right foot out straight, let my right arm hang, keep my back flat, my abs tight, and I'm going to row up like this. For 1, 2, 3, we're doing 15, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, your back flat, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay? Anytime you're facing down like that, you get a lot of sweat in your eyes. Switch sides. So, right foot goes on the ground, right knee into the ball. Right hand on the ball. Left foot comes out to the side. Gonna grab the weight. Make my back flat. I don't want it rounded. And let's go. 1. We gotta keep our abs tight to keep this ball stable. Working on our back like this is going to help us with correcting our postures and having better posture, especially this next exercise we got coming up. I think we got 2 more here. And we're going to go straight in to our next exercise, which is called cobras on a physio ball. Physio ball cobras. So reach out your hands, put the ball on your tummy. Your chest shouldn't be on the ball, but just your sternum. Hands straight forward and come up, arms straight. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your thumbs up like Fonzie. Remember Fonzie from Happy Days? And then back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are hard if you just ate a big lunch. You might want to just do them on the ground without the ball. Keep your glutes tight. We're halfway there. We're going to 20. Make sure your thumbs are pointed to the ceiling. We're here hitting our posterior deltoids, our rhomboids, pinching those shoulder blades together. Even stretching out our chest a little bit. Working on our core while we're doing this. 1 more. Good job. And our last exercise, I believe, we're there. It's going to be push-ups. Now, I said it was going to be an entirely physio ball workout, but that's not exactly true because we have some options with our push-ups. If you're beginning at push-ups and doing them normal on the ground with your knees off the ground is too hard, you can do them like this. Just make sure you're on your tippy toes while you're doing it. Put your arms out straight, lean into the ball, and touch your chest to the ball, and back up. Don't let your hips dip. Keep your body like a board. It's going to be a little bit wobbly, but that's good. That helps our muscles. Helps us with our developing stability, helps our muscles to all work together as a team. If you feel too unstable when you're doing those, like you're going to fall and hurt yourself, then don't do them like that. You can do them on the ground on your knees, or if you have a workout bench like this one, you can put your hands out like this and do push-ups like that, okay? So we're gonna do 15 push-ups, however you need to do them, okay? Let me get mine out of the way. This on the same front break. All right, I'm gonna put this bench away. We'll take a minute break, and we're gonna come right back and do the same exercises. Okay, and that'll count as round one. Put this away. Always clean up after yourself if you're at a gym. Always put your weights away and your equipment away. That's nice. And if you are at a grocery store and you take the shopping cart out in the parking lot, you should always return it unless you're injured. That's just being polite. So take a sip of your water. We got about 20 seconds left. Sometimes if you're in a hurry, it's not fun to return your shopping cart, but I bet the people who collect them appreciate it. Okay, our minute is just about up. We're gonna go back to wall squat, knee tucks, hamstring curls, ab pass, crunch, single arm row on the other side, cobras, and 15 to 20 push-ups. Okay, let's go. Grabbing my ball, grabbing my weights. If you have a workout partner, have them hand you your weights. If you don't have a workout partner today, or if your workout partner, it happens to be on a video and they can't hand you the weights, you just got to be a little bit trickier with it. So ready? Here we go. Weight on your heels, chest out, shoulders pinched, and let's do this. 20, 19, 18. The best part about working out with a physio ball, sometimes they make funny sounds. And comedy is important. Don't lock your knees when you get to the top. Don't do them super fast. Do them nice and slow. The deeper you go, the more you're going to hit your glutes and your hamstrings. So don't do little half reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Here we go. All right, I'm going to drop those weights, and I'm going to go straight in to the knee tucks. Here we go. Some people get on their ball and do the knee tucks this way. But that looks like something from SeaWorld. And I prefer to do it this way. Okay, so let's do 15, okay? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let your hips dip. 5. If your back's hurting when you're doing this, it means maybe your hips are dipping, or it means maybe your abs aren't tight and squeezed, you're not using them like you should be. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your back, we're going to do hamstring curls. Am I still on the camera? Okay, feet on top of the ball. Hips up. High, high, high. Get your balance. But then take your hands off if you can. And if you're really advanced, give yourself a hug and get even your elbows off the floor. Keeping your abs tight. 9, 10. Your feet might slip a little bit and start coming on the front of the ball and not be on top. So you might need to adjust halfway through your set. But that doesn't mean stop the exercise and take a break. Just got 3 more. 3, and 2, and last one, straight into the ab pass. So squeeze the ball with your hands, put your hands over your head, and let's exchange it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting to regret saying that we're only counting the ones over the head. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, woo, 14, keep your abs tight, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and here we go, 20, boom. Okay, we have single arm row on the physio ball. So if we remember what side you started on last time, let's start on the other side this time. Okay? Put your knee on the ball, hand on the ball, leg out, back flat. Let's row. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch it up. Wipe your face, take a deep breath, and knee on the ball, toe on the ground, hand on the ball, and let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 7, 6, whoa, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These physio balls get sweaty and then they get slippery. Okay, we have, we forgot to do our crunches. I think we passed up our crunches. So let's go straight into the crunches. Sorry for making that mistake on video. Let's get into the video. Okay, here we go. 20 crunches. This time we're going to cross our hands over our chest. And let's go. Roll it. 20, 19, 18, 7. I think my body subconsciously didn't want to do crunches after doing those ab passes. So it threw in an exercise in between. Okay, we got 10 more. We'll get it right next time. Those of you watching at home probably got it right, and I didn't. I put them in that order for a reason. I wanted to do those 2 ab exercises back to back, as it makes it more challenging. And then we got push-ups. Do them on a workout bench, if you've got it, or if you have a stable, sturdy couch, if you're at home or a wall. I'm gonna do them on the ground this time. Here we go. 15 or 20. If you can only do 5 of them off of your knees, then that's okay. Do the first 5 off your knees and do the rest on your knees. Or in a modified version, that makes it easier. Okay, we're gonna take a minute off and we're gonna do it again. I think I was playing it safe and was holding out a little bit. I think I can go a little bit heavier than these weights. So I'm gonna go up in weight to 40 pounds. You guys assess where you're at right now. If you wanna go up in weight or down in weight. If you go up in weight, you just have to make sure you keep good form, okay? And I'll try to do the same thing. Okay, we have about 15 seconds left. Halfway through our workout, at least for me that is, I'm gonna do 4 rounds. But at home, if you just wanna do 2 or 3, and if 4 is too much, then stop where you're comfortable. And if 4 is too easy and you feel like you wanna do 5 or 6, and you got the time and energy for that, then by all means do it. So, let's do this. Grabbing my new 40 pounders. And, you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Weight on your heels. Chest out, back flat. Don't let your knees wobble. Let's go. 1, 2. Make sure your knees aren't coming over your toes. Boy, this was a lot heavier. Had to check, make sure it's just 40 pounds. Because we're getting more and more fatigued as we go through the workout. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, real deep. Okay, drop your weights. We're going to do our knee tucks. And 3, 2, 1, go. 1. Nice and slow. 2. Thinking about your abs. 4. 14 for me. 15 for me. Done. Going up on my back. Gonna do the ab pass. Okay. Here we go. Where are my camera? Okay, here we go. Here. There's 1. Hands go all the way over your head. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. My legs are getting tired. 10. 11. 12. Are you sticking with me at home? 13. 14. 15. I'm barely sticking with me. 16. 17. 18. 19. And glorious 20. Now we have crunches. In the right order this time. So let's do it. Hands over your chest this time, okay? And let's go. 1, 2, 3. Don't have to come up all the way. Just 45 degrees. If you come up all the way like this, there's no more resistance. Because we're using gravity as resistance. The cool thing about using the physio ball is when you get to the bottom of the move right here, your abs still have to stay tight. There's no relaxing. We'll always work. Okay, got 3 more. 3, 2, and done. Okay. We've got rows. Huh. I think we left out the cobras last time too. What was I thinking? Okay, here we go. I've been trying not to look at the piece of paper I wrote it down, but I probably should start doing that. Here we go, rowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more, 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1, and switch. Wipe off your face, your sweaty face. Boy, if we forgot to do cobras last time, we're gonna have to throw in a bonus set of cobras at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll tell you what, those cobras are the easy part. They're just in there for a little recovery break. Plus, they're great for our posture. Okay, but they're not that hard. Okay, here we go, cobras. Over the physio ball. Put that ball underneath your sternum. Make your legs straight, glutes tight. Arms out in front of you, thumbs up. And let's go. 1, 2. We're doing 20. Your thumbs pointing up. Bring your torso up. And that's about 20. Right now, push-ups. I'm going to do 20 push-ups. You could do as many as you can off your hands, and then do a couple more in a modified version with your knees on the ground or something like that. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, we have a break. From this point, we'll take like a minute, and we'll do our last round. So here we go. Wipe off my forehead. Are you guys having fun? I am. This last round is what we've been working toward. This is the one where it's going to get hard. So get your water. I've got water, pineapple juice, and branched chain amino acids in here today. Kind of what I often drink when I'm working out. I feel so embarrassed that I did things in the wrong order, and I think I left out those cobras. So we'll end up doing them. We'll do them at the very end. So we've had a minute break. Let's go into our last round. Let's do it. Grab your weights, grab your physio ball, grab your wall. Make sure it's a load-bearing wall that can support you. And it's not some cheapo wall that you're going to break through. I've broken walls before. Okay, ready? Knees are not going to go over your toes. Don't lock them. Weight on your heels. Chest out, back flat. Now go down deep. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Here we go. Real deep. Good. Drop your weights, and let's do our hamstring curls. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give myself a hug. Tell myself I'm good enough, smart enough to do these. 1, 2, only 18 left. Hips up high, it's going to make it harder. Abs tight. Halfway there. Adjust your feet if you're coming off the ball. Okay, we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Boom. Okay. The dreaded ab pass. For me, it's dreaded. Okay, here we go. Hands over your head. And let's go. 1, 2. It's the last time we're doing it today. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now we got crunches. Crunches. Let's go right into them. Okay, this time we're gonna put our hands on our temples. Not lacing your fingers, but putting them behind your head. Just lightly touching them by your ears, okay? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We've got our single arm dumbbell rows, then our cobras, and then our push-ups. Okay? Here we go. Single arm dumbbell rows. I'm going to start with my left arm this time. Okay, here we go. Ready? Make sure you have both of your feet on the ground, even though your knee's on the ball. Make it more stable. 1, back flat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Switch sides. You might want to wipe off your ball if it's super sweaty. Otherwise you might slip. Here we go. Other side, go. 1, 2, 3, 10. We got 3 more. All the way up. All the way to the elbow high. Boom. Okay, cobras. And then push-ups. And then more cobras. Here we go. And I like to have my clients say, I'm the king of the world when they get to the top. Thumbs pointing at the ceiling. Pinching your shoulder blades together. A lot of times when we're sitting at the computer every day for hours, and end result, it rolls our shoulders forward, weakens the muscles that we're using right now, and shortens these muscles in front. And it helps create poor posture. So this is going to help counteract that. Thumbs to the top, 2 more. 1 more. Good. And push-ups. Here we go. Do 12, 15, however many you can do. Really push yourself. It's your last set of push-ups. You ready? This ball has a mind of its own. And go. All right, good job, everybody. Take a deep breath. I made a mistake, so we're gonna do one more round of just cobras on the physio ball. So take a sip of water. Wipe your forehead. And take 3 deep breaths, and we'll go right into our last set of cobras. Here we go. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2. Think about squeezing your glutes while you're doing this. Putting your thumbs up to the ceiling. Keep on reminding yourself of that. Pinching your shoulder blades together. Wee. Okay, got 10 more. Big squeeze on the top. Good. 5 more. Thumbs up. Hold. Yeah. Hold. Okay, 3 more. 3, 2. Big stretch forward. And that's it. All right. Physio ball workout done. You guys did great. I'm proud of you. Stick with it. Let's get in shape together. And make sure you subscribe and like the videos if you in fact like them. And we'll see you soon. Bye. And we always start with the warm up. I've already warmed up. So look at this. What is going on with my hair?